welcome guys. Welcome everyone. AI course creator. This is an incredible platform that you can actually, create courses in minutes, 100 times faster. All right. All right. So yeah, as I've introduced a while back, I'm actually the business development manager in this company. I was hired a couple of months before ago, and really excited. And this is actually my core expertise as well. I love AI. Who doesn't love AI? I think Mark is also one of the
I'm
he loves
definitely an
almost.
AI geek. Sorry,
Yes.
Joseph, we have a question from Roy.
All
Will
right,
this
yeah.
webinar be recorded and shared back with us? Yes, it will. You'll get a copy after the session, about 3 hours after the session. You'll get a copy sent through to you via email. And you'll also get a
All right.
link for a trial as well, just FYI. I
Thank you
thought
so
I'd
much,
answer
Roy.
that,
Yeah,
Joseph.
yeah.
No.
Thanks so much, Roy, for that question. Yes. And here's another follow-up question from Roy. This webinar will be recorded. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we will be sharing that one after this
He,
presentation. All
he
right.
also he also said he's been using the platform for 6 months, so he loves it. He wants some tips and tricks, Joseph. So you'll have to give him some pointers. All right.
Perfect, perfect. So you will see how the platform. You will be really amazed, guys, how this platform works, and it helps you, work faster and smarter, and it saves a lot of time. All right. So if you are already an AI user, then it is not really new for you. Then this will really be an easy and seamless, platform for you. This is the right platform for you guys. All right. So we will now move on to the session's overview. What is AI course creator? All right. So those are the expectations that you will be learning here. How does it work? All right. Number three is course creation practical demonstration. A little bit later, I'll be showing you how to use the platform and converting documents, and creative using the AI. So those are the very important uh, topics. Editing your course. I will be showing you how to edit your course later on. All right, sharing the course. So how do you share the course after you have done creating it? And themes. So in the platform itself, there are beautiful preset themes that you can actually use it, and I'll be showing that one later on the practical demonstration as well. And of course, how much does it cost? So this is actually one of I know everyone is curious about the pricing, but don't worry, the pricing is very competitive, and I know it actually pays your investment. All right. So if there are no questions, you'll be asking questions later on. Okay, just don't hesitate to post your questions. I'll be monitoring them. We'll be monitoring those questions. Make sure that they are answered promptly. All right. If anyone is unanswered or we have missed them, I'll make sure to follow up with them and send you an email. All right, to answer those questions. So here are the topics, and this is all about the AI course creator. So what it is an incredible AI-powered e-learning authoring tool. All right. So that's actually about it. And the first point is it is efficient and engaging course creation. All right. So I'll be explaining to you why it is efficient because it is super fast. We have actually utilized the latest technology here, invested the latest large language model incorporated in the platform itself. All right. Easy documentation conversion. You will be amazed how to convert, documents, your boring PDF documents into an interactive e-learning course. Later on, I'll be showing that one. User-friendly interface is very intuitive, very easy to use. Everyone can actually, use it. You can use different devices on it, like tablets, smartphones, laptops, and there's an AI assisted editing as well. No need for you to hire those, expensive graphic editors. See how the platform's really amazing. It helps you with your daily task. rich media and interactive learning. And yeah, you can actually incorporate, upload videos later on. I'll be showing that one. And we have also incorporated a free library in the platform itself. It is free, no copyright, high quality pictures. You can actually use that one in the course that you are creating. All right, integrate with any LMS as well. So this is a highly scalable platform. You can integrate to any third-party LMS or systems that you have in your company. If you have any other systems in-house, you can integrate that one. All right. So how does it work? Okay, how does it work? So that's actually the gist, all right, on on this platform. So trained by our instructional designers team. All right, I'll be explaining to you one by one why it is very, very useful and how it works to your organization. All right, and why it is really fits in your organization. So trained by our instructional design means we have our talented and dedicated in-house dev team who build and design the platform for the vet sectors in across Australia. We have successfully helped them, especially many RTOs and vet sectors for many years. So, and use, tell, show, do methodology. All right. So the tool tell the tool provide content to students, okay, and the show basically provides practical examples to students as well, and do basically creating formative quizzes, all right, for the students. And we have a speed up design with beautiful themes. Okay, we provide sample themes for you to use. All right, it is in the platform. You can use those ones for free, but you can create your own theme based on your corporate branding and logos, colors, and style. All right, and publishes to interactive SCORM output. Okay, this is very useful feature of this platform where you can actually download SCORM and publish it to your LMS. Okay, you can incorporate that. You can import that into your LMS, the SCORM files. All right, I'll be showing you how to do that later on. Um, any questions here so far? So before we move on,
Just one more thing, Joseph. In terms of the interactive SCORM output, you would have to purchase the annual subscription for
correct.
that SCORM
Yes,
output. And
just
I'm sure Joseph would have told you later, but there's I
mhm.
just wanted to make it clear. It is an
Yeah.
annual subscription feature. You can also
Yes.
connect it via LTI as well, which is another way to connect it. But we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Thanks so much, Mark. Yes, absolutely. You may download SCORM files when you are subscribed to the annual subscription. So we always, advise you or suggest you to have it in an annual subscription. It's very competitive pricing. I'll be showing that one at the end of this presentation, so you can see and match what you have, uh, your budget on it. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Okay, it's time to do the practical demo. Okay, so let's move on to the practical demo. I'll be exceeding this one now, and then let's move on to the actual demo now. Okay, give me a second. All right, as you can see now in my screen, everyone can see it clearly. Just to make sure that everyone is engaged. Can you see my screen now, everyone? All right, perfect. Thanks so much for that. If you have any further questions during the presentation, this is the actual demo. Let me know. Just post all your questions there, all right? Making sure that everyone is engaged. So as you can see there, this is the actual homepage of our platform, all right? eSkilled AI Course Creator. The first thing you do is to click the orange button, which is the create the course. Okay, let's create a course directly. Okay, as you can see there, it moves now to the first step in creating your course. So here, basically, you need to copy paste or type in the title of the course that you will be, uh,
Joseph, Joseph, sorry.
working on. Yeah.
Can we talk to the creation type, the two different ways to create it first?
Yes, correct. So the create before we do that, you will actually have to just remember if you create a course, you need to always remember uh, there are two ways to create your course. Okay, the first one, as you can see here, the first one is the creative format. Okay, the creative format. AI will use your information as basis to create your course. All right, and the document conversion, the AI will strictly follow a document structure. It will just structure the content. All right. So we always suggest you to go for the creative one if you're not using document conversion. So all right. So that's the two
Sorry, just to
options for
talk
you.
to that, Joseph. Sorry, just to talk to that. I might just bump in here.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
everyone. If so, if you're an RTO and you need to produce content for the RTO and you need to create content, you use Creative. If you have a learner guide and you just want to put it into an e-learning, that's what document conversion is about. We're not going to really demo document conversion because it's actually really easy. You just click document conversion and use your document as the attached file. So we're going to show you the creative type here today, but just know that if you try the document conversion, it is just translating what you have into an e-learning file. All right, just letting you know.
Yeah. Okay. There's a question
Can I
here.
start? Sorry, yes, I'll let you
Yeah.
answer that.
From from Kate Tran. Can I start with creative, but then put it in some input for our document? So
Yes.
so there's a question here, Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So yes, yes, you can. You can start with creative and use the attached files, and we'll show you how to attach files when we show you the
yeah.
demo. And you can, and that'll have input from your document. If you don't want it to be the exact wording of your document, and you want the AI to be creative and create the document for you, then you use creative. If you have a document that you just want to convert, then it's a document conversion. Otherwise, just always use creative in that term. That's why Joseph mentioned we
All right.
prefer
Yeah.
creative because it's using the AI. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll be showing you that one later on, Kate. Thanks so much for the question. That's a good question, really. It because there's an attached file here. I'll show it to you later. Okay, we will be attaching file there later on. So we will be creating an example. This is actual unit of competency. That we have got in the training.gov.au. Okay, we've got it here in the training.gov.au. I'll be showing that one. So you copy paste it here. Give a second. There. As you can see, apply nursing practice in the contemporary mental health care setting. This is an actual accredited course, as you can see. If you search in the uh, nationaltraining.gov.au, you can actually see that. Okay. And then the relevant detail here, describe your course in detail. This is actually to identify who will benefit. Okay, who are your students? Okay, so you can type it here. So let's get a little bit of insight from this uh, course unit. Okay, and then copy paste it here. As you can see there, I have a copy paste a little bit of information that I got directly from the data. Okay, because the AI will give you much relevant data based on the data that you have gathered. All right. Otherwise, you can also put a general language as you wish. All right. On the describe your course in detail, this is also very important. So this is where you'll put your unit code if you have one, or just a general language. So the thing that you will do here is you can just copy paste also the title of your course here. You may add also this one, and then you can also add more if you want. Okay. So that's how you do it. Okay, as you can see, there are 2,000 characters. Yeah, there are 2,000 characters maximum. You can utilize those characters, because the more information you'll put, the better the output. All right. So that's how you use those three prompts. And then here, as mentioned a while back, now you can choose the creative. So the AI will generate informations relevant to the course that you're creating. All right. Now, the question a while back by Roy, all right, Kate. So here, if you have those documents, Kate, you can actually upload it here, okay? Like your unit competency, curriculum document, learning resources, tough handbook, policies and procedures, and the rest. There's a lot of you know uh, data, okay, documents that you can actually add here. Okay, so here, there's another question here. So what we'll do is to upload this unit of competency, okay? Just to make sure that you can follow. So I have here actually a PDF document, unit of competency. Took it from
So,
the
Joseph, I just want
training.book.
to answer
Mhm.
this question.
Oh, there's a question. Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
Sa- Saudi asked the question: in describe your course field, can elements and performance criteria be copied and pasted from training.gov?
Mhm.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. The reason why I would give that answer is because you can actually upload the unit directly. So this is what Joseph's doing right now. He's actually, Joseph, you might want to remove that
Mhm.
and hit unit of competency because you've just did learning resource. It's a
Mhm.
unit. So that one's a unit.
Yeah, this is
Because
the
you're
unit. Yeah.
uploading the Joseph, you've put it in
Mhm.
as a learning resource. So just remove it and add it again. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Add it again as a unit of competency. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Sorry.
have to select the. Yeah. You have
That's
to select.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you
It
add
was
the.
just an
Yeah.
we've all done it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
so
Thanks for
because
that.
you're adding sorry, so Saudi, just to answer that, you're adding the unit of competency, you don't need to copy and paste that information. We have copied and pasted course audience and course in describe your course in detail, but in terms of elements performance criteria, it's a bit of overkill to add it in there. It will know to look for those things in your course, and you'll see why. Oh, you'll see that when it comes up as topics and subtopics in your course. So you won't need to worry too much about that, Zaddy. Hopefully that
All
answers the
right.
question.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks so much, Mark. All right. So, Saudi, thanks for that question. Yes, I hope that satisfies the question that you have posted. Okay, if you have more questions, just feel free, guys. Okay, I want you to, engage. This is really exciting as we go on to the move on to the presentation. I'll be showing you how the actual platform, how to edit later on. Okay, so let's move on to the next steps in creating your course. We are all done set here. Everything is, all feeds have you already completed, then you may now move on to the next stage. So this is now the step 2 in creating your outline, okay, course content. So basically the course and breadth of and depth of the course that you're creating. So means how much text are you going to generate? Okay, as you can see here, you can choose whether it is comprehensive, standard, focus, or overview. If you want more in-depth coverage, you can use comprehensive. All right. For the meantime, let's use standard for this sample. All right. Okay, reading level. As you can see there, there's a lot of fields that you have to fill in. Okay, before moving on to the next stage, all the red marks, you need to fill those ones. Reading level, this sets the complexity of the language used in the content, all right, based on your learner's reading ability. All right, if you click this one, you have options for very easy, fairly easy, standard, fairly difficult, and difficult. All right. For the difficult and for difficult, these are all university graduates. Okay. But if you have students who are below 18 or 15 or maybe 10, 5, you may use the very easy and easy options. So we always advise you to uh, step down a little bit so the learners can really enjoy the course that you're creating. All right. Just to contextualize. everything in the course. Okay, let's use standard as well. Okay, on the
Maybe it's
language.
fairly, Joseph, maybe it's fairly difficult for this one because it does specify that it's nurses that you're training. So in this circumstance, they would be university graduates. But
Should
I
be
still think fairly difficult is relevant
fairly
for this.
okay, fairly
Yeah,
difficult.
fairly
Yeah, they are
difficult.
university.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So fairly difficult is actually applicable also, as the as this course is for the nursing graduates. Okay, they are university graduates. Okay, language
Sorry,
is also
Joseph. One more
incorporated.
question from
Go
Kate.
ahead.
She
Oh,
goes, "Can
there's a question.
yeah, yeah. Kate
Thanks, thanks for
asks,
that.
can can we change the reading level after we've created the course? For example, if I've selected standard at first, but then I realize it's
Mhm,
too difficult, can I change this to easy after creating the course? Um,
mhm,
you can change it. There's a way to do that in the edit settings. However, if you change it, it'll ask you to regenerate the course because it's generating the content, right? So it's going to generate it in that language. It's going to use AI again, and you're going to end up using more generation credits that way. That being said, if you have two very relevant different course creation types, then course, levels of language, then yeah, I would recommend doing it again. That being said, it's going to cost you money. That's all. That's the only issue because it will use up your generation credits for that month. So I would get your testing out done in the trial, and then you can decide which sort of level you would use from that. That being said, there's also a little question mark bubble there, which does talk to you about, and maybe just put your mouse over that, Joseph, just so they can see. The reading next to the reading level that has some information about where your reading level is at. I wouldn't worry too much about the age group because it's the reading age, not the actual equal age. Joseph, can you just put your mouse over the question mark on the right of the reading level, please? Have you cut out? Joseph, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I'm on mute. Okay, I can hear you. As a
Ah,
question
sorry.
from Jeff Mazin as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
Before we
would
get
you
onto that,
expect?
can you just do this for me, Joseph? Can you put your mouse over the question mark on the right hand side of the reading?
There, so you can
I
see it.
can't see it. No, I can't see it.
You can
Can you click it?
for which? Yeah, give me a second. For
On the
Jeff,
right hand side of the reading level. No, for Kate.
bifurcate.
I'm asking.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Can we
No,
change
it's
the
not
reading
popping up.
level?
No, no,
Mhm,
Joseph, I'm not asking you to read the question. I'm asking you to, on the right hand side of where it says reading level, can you press the question mark? Put your mouse over the question mark bubble. I'll answer the
mhm,
question.
There.
No,
You see it?
not of the question, of the reading level in the course.
Oh, I see. I see.
No, no, on the right hand side. On the question mark next to the course, next to the reading level there. The little blue question mark.
What's one? Oh, there. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Okay, there.
yeah.
This is the
Sorry.
one. Yeah.
I would What I would just suggest you do is go off the description rather than the reading
Mhm,
age, because the reading age is a little bit deceptive because it's the reading age, not the actual age. All right. So
mhm.
that hopefully
Yeah.
that answers Kate's question. And then the next question was, so if I have two courses with the same content but at two levels of difficulty, you would have to have two courses correct. You would do two courses, Kate, to answer that. Sorry, Jess said, um, where would you expect a diploma cert level course? Um, I would probably do standard to fairly difficult for that one. But in saying that, Jeff, it'll depend. What you have to understand is the reading level of your lowest common denominator of your students, right? So when you're talking ASQA, you think about AQF levels. So if they're an 8, then they're going to be fairly difficult. If they're a or even difficult, but if they're like a 4 or 5, then yeah, you're going to go down in that reading level. Hopefully that answers everyone's questions. Sorry about that. Um, bump in
Thanks
there,
so much,
Joseph. I
guys.
just
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
clearly
yeah. Thanks,
explain.
thank you, Mark, for
That's right.
answering those questions. Those are actually a little bit of technical questions, but
Sorry.
I hope that everyone is satisfied with
That,
Mark's
that sector
answer.
can be quite complicated. Excuse me.
Everyone, yeah, you can pop up your questions while doing the demo here, so we can address them all. Okay, let's move on to continue our demonstration here. If you're a little bit lost, you're gonna see actually the question mark here at the side, so you have a guide. All right, so there's a language here that's also incorporated, where there are about 96 languages available. You can select. Okay, so English UK. So let's use English UK for the meantime. And the tone of voice is a very important feature. Basically, this defines the style and personality of the course. Okay, so you can select casual, professional, funny, dramatic. We have also encouraging. So let's put professional. All right. And the country, you may select the country also if you preferred audience. Okay, Australia if you're there in Australia, or Estonia, US, UK.
Joseph, do
All
you
right.
mind if I share a story here about country? Um,
Yes, go
I,
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I, I demoed this product to New Zealand retail workers, and I was showing them the course creator and how they could create courses for their retail courses, not actual official accredited study, just retail courses. And what we found out that when you're putting the country context for New Zealand, it was using cultural greetings from New Zealand. So it's really important part of like learning retail is just to understand the cultural greeting of the area. And so it will actually tailor the content as well as the case studies to your country. So it's just something to a little story I thought I'd throw in there to see how relevant that is. And it also comes into other contextual considerations as well because
Mm.
you can do that sort of stuff. So I'll let you finish that, Joseph.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, that's actually an actual experience of Mark for his clients. All right, so yeah, as having said, country is really important. So you may also here under the other context considerations, you may include relevant contexts like city regulations, other government regulations, cultural, social, and political, as Mark mentioned. So it is very important to include those data here. All right. So
Industry context too, guys. Industry context. So a very
industry
important
context
part of
is very important as well. You
delivery
may add
is
in this
contextualizing to
industry.
your industry.
Yeah, like the ones that we are creating. Health is all about healthcare industry. All right. So we are good here. Any questions so far? There's a question on another pops in here. Sorry,
No,
I
no,
have to jump. Okay,
it's
no
just
worries
something else.
about that. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Thanks for joining. Okay, so after posting or adding your context considerations here, you may now move on to the next steps. Okay, as you can see here, this is the course settings. Okay, customization, theme settings. Under the category, you may customize. This is where you do the classification or grouping. Okay, like for example, the ones that we are creating now is all about healthcare. You may type healthcare. Okay, there. Just add the healthcare there. If you do, you can also create your category if you want. You may add it here. Okay, categories. And then here's a very important feature of this product as well. Okay, the uh, topic navigation. Okay, the topic navigation, you have two options here, free and linear. If you choose free, this lets the learners jump to any section of the course. But if you select linear, okay, requires the students to complete each section before progressing on to the next stages of the course. So it's very important. So that's your option. And you may click all those buttons here as well, add learning objectives, and include case studies. In that way, the AI will generate more insights, okay, and include case studies relevant to the course that you are creating. All right. And here are the preset settings that we have provided in this course. You may use those ones if you don't have, but if you have your uh, company branding or logo, you may actually edit that one. I'll be showing you how to edit that one later on. Okay, so we're now move on to the next stage. Any questions so far in this part? All right, let's move on. Next stage. This is now the last part of creating your content. Okay, you have two actually here. You have two buttons here. Okay, let me explain first the quiz settings. Okay, this is where you do your quiz settings. Okay, you may select true or false, single, multiple answer, or both. Okay, you may select. And then here, the number of choice, fill in the blanks, or twice the number of blanks. You may also customize your quiz depending on how many questions you want to include in your course creation. You may add more if you want, 10, or let the bot decide for you. All right, so for now, let the bot
Okay,
decide.
so in terms of
Mhm.
the quiz, guys, you will be it. It'll create a quiz for each subtopic. So you'll have topics and subtopics. So for each little subtopic, it'll create a quiz for each. Um,
Mhm.
and so you can learn the content from that
Yep.
subtopic.
Yeah.
And
Thank you
so
for
this is
that.
how
This
many
is actually,
questions are in each quiz, each
yeah.
session.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. This is actually where you will add your formative quizzes here, right? If you choose us to. Okay, so after that, you may click the quick generate outline. There's also a button here, create outline manually. All right. There are, actually developers who can do that manually, but it would consume much your time. So just go ahead. If you choose as the creative, then you may go ahead and click quick generate outline. Okay, so since we have already uploaded the document that we have a while back, so let's generate. Okay, let's click that one and wait for a little bit, and the AI will just be working a few seconds in creating your outline. As you can see, the ebot is painting beautifully cropped that outline for you a little bit. So as you can see here, let me show you the settings while waiting for the ebot. Okay.
Ebot will take. It'll be done, mate. It'll be done.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah, yeah, because
he's
this
doing
is just
it right.
the outline. So
Yeah.
just be the
So while
outline.
waiting for the ebot, let's just see how
It
maybe
takes
there are
about 10,
questions
20
posted.
seconds max to create the
Yep.
outline. And the outline, one thing to note about the outline is it's going to be very, if you put in the unit of competency, it's going to actually be your elements for your topics
Mhm.
and your performance criteria for your subtopic. So it will know what you should put for a unit of competency in terms of,
All right. I think the ebot is done, so we're good.
give it a second.
All right. So there you go. As you can see, a beautifully crafted outline made by the AI. Can you imagine how much time you have saved doing those outline, right? Very organized. As you can see, you can actually drag and drop, edit, delete, add topics, add main topics from there, from the bottom, as you can see there. All right. If you're happy with that, you may now click the quick generate content via AI. Okay. So we will be generating it so you can see the actual course that we will be creating. So let's click that one. All right, let's proceed on creating, and then here it will take about 10 to 20 minutes maybe, depending on the data that you have incorporated
Hopefully not
in.
20, Joseph. We've only
Yeah.
got 20 minutes
Maybe
left.
about 15 15 seconds maybe.
Or
Okay, so
you
while
can go through editing
while
before
the
they come back to this.
yeah, let's get back to email later on, just a couple of minutes. I'll show you how to edit your theme, okay, while waiting for the but so this is how you edit your theme. As you can see there, these are the preset theme that we have provided. As mentioned a while back, you can upload the pictures if you have. Okay, you can see here, you can crop image, you can upload, you can change this one. And once you are done, you can save it, and then you can go to the cover page. This is the cover page. You may also upload your own image, okay, and you can resize them. Actually, as you can see, there's a lot of functions, editing options. You no need for you to hire a graphic designer here. This is very, very easy to do. Even elementary students can do this. This saves you a lot of time. Even you can see all the preset colors. You can actually copy paste here if you have the color palettes in your corporate branding colors. You can just copy paste it there, and it will just save your time.
You, you can also use
Once
the
you're
dropper
done,
as well. There's a
y-
dropper there
yes,
as well. So just click on
yeah,
the image
dropper,
color.
yeah.
There's a
As
dropper,
you
so
can
you
see
can.
there,
So if
there's the
you if
dropper.
you've used, no, just click the
There you go.
number,
You can just,
and then you'll see
yeah,
you can use that little
this
dropper,
is the drop.
and it
Mhm.
select anywhere on any
Yeah,
image or
there.
page, and it'll actually grab that color for you.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, no need
so
for you
if
to
you
hassle.
go to
Oh,
the
what?
save, if you want to go to the
You know,
same color of the save button, just hit the save button. Uh,
yeah, this one. Click this one, and
yeah, click it,
there.
and then
Look
now
at
it's
this.
pick the
Yeah,
color from that, so you
it's
can
just like
actually select anywhere.
see how this platform is like magic. You can just because sometimes we are being questioned. This is a story when I was like editing our logo at the time, and I'm creating a beautiful presentation, and the color doesn't match. So how would you know that, right? So that's really important, color branding. You just have to copy
Although
paste
in saying that, we
frame.
should probably change it
Yeah.
back to black because it looks
All
weird on
right.
that start button there. That's right.
Completion
Never mind.
page. You can also do the good completion page. You can change everything here, the banner and everything. All right. If you want the transparent color, you may also do that, as you can see there. And the course content banner, as I mentioned, yeah, you may change the colors, settings, and everything. Okay, so there, everything, text, icons. Okay, depending on the branding that you have. Okay, as you can see, there's course builder. You may change the text, style, and everything. Everything is here. Okay, no need for you to use Canva. You pay Canva. This is free. This is already free. No need for you to hustle paying those third-party applications. It's all here. All right, and then you make use the
Hey,
course
Joseph,
preview.
we have a question from Rebecca. I just
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to, I'll read it out. It's a pretty interesting question, and it's a
yeah.
good question to ask. So the outline
So
and the subtopics can be manually altered so the content flows a logical order and
mhm,
holistically addresses the unit of competency rather than just meeting the elements of performance criteria in order that they are in the order they appear in the UAC. Yes, absolutely. You can change it.
mhm,
I would recommend you do it. If you have a better order, absolutely change the order. Add in your own little subtopics, the welcome
mhm,
stuff. There's so much stuff you can do to add
mhm.
into the text. By all means, change it. That's as long
Yeah.
as you've met the elements of performance criteria, it's is all you need in terms of meeting the outline, meeting the unit of competency. But yes, we've put it in there, so it's a good starting point. It's never meant to
Mhm.
be the total, the final product. So yes is the answer to that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually I showed a while back the outline. You can actually reorder that. You can add, you can delete. All right, subtopics, main topics. This is a question for Rebecca. Thanks so much, Rebecca. I hope that satisfies. Mark answered that correctly. All right, let's visit Ebot now if he's ready. Uh, he's a little bit more taking time, so let me go
Took him a little
ahead
bit, mate.
and yeah, I'll show
Let's
you. I
just do
think
the edit
the.
from the other
Mhm.
one. Yeah. Just maybe show a completed one and then the pricing after that, and then we'll come back to it later.
I'll show you a complete course here. Again, this is the one, right? As this is a complete course, okay? If you want to see the course, you can just click the preview, and this is where you will be landing, okay? So let's see how this looks like, okay? This is a
One
complete course already created.
one thing to note, guys, with this one, I've actually come in and altered it and edited it later.
Mhm.
When you generate, it's generally just generating the text component of the course. If you do document conversion, it will add in the images from the document as well. But in terms of creative, it's creating the text. You're going to add all the interactions, right? This is a completed, this is me just editing so I can show people how it looks. But you'll see this is a course that I did for my brother as a NDIS gardeners. So yeah, you can have a look at this one. So hit start
Yeah,
course, eh?
let's start this course. This is actually a course that Mark, I think, have created a very, very good short course about workplace health and safety. As you can see there, he have incorporated text to speech. Okay, I'm gonna show you that one later, how to do that. Okay, how did he add this video from the YouTube? Okay, or if you have a video from your device, you can actually include it here. Okay, we'll be showing that one later. That's how this platform works. Very, very, scalable, highly scalable. You can incorporate other video links in the platform itself. Okay, let's find more. What Mike's added here. Oh, he's added the hotspot. As you can see here, this is a beautiful picture of plants. This is the hotspot is very important feature, as you can elaborate any topics to your students. This will help them understand. As you can see, there are a lot of hotspot that he put here. Once they click that one, it will have an information for every hotspot that you have included. So in that way, your students can easily understand the course. All right, you're explaining something like if you're teaching
Perfect.
biology.
One thing,
Uh,
one One thing to note here with these hotspots is that what it's doing is it's making it more engaging and interactive, right? So if
yep.
rather than provide students a wall of text, right, they're not going to respond to that. So if you have an image and you put the hotspots on, maybe if you have some dot points of things that you want to discuss for a particular topic,
Mm,
you put the topic heading at the top and then you say click each hotspot to reveal
mm,
hidden content in terms of what they're going to learn from this, right? So they're understanding it in a better way. It's more interactive. You can do that with hotspots and with flip cards as well. So it's another
mhm.
way to
Yeah.
do it.
All right. So as you can see here, yep, thanks so much, Mark, for that additional insight. That's actually a very good feature just to make them engage with the interactive activities or the hotspot. Okay, let's move on. Let's see other features that he have created. As you can see here, he added other more pictures. As you can see, the pictures that you want to add here, you can actually grab it from our library. As you can see, the pictures and a text beside it. He used that feature, and there's another one, and he added more features relevant to the course. So the
Show them the
students
flip
can
cards,
really
Joseph.
engage. All right, let's look
The
the
flip
flip
cards.
card.
No, you just missed it. It's
Uh,
there. You just
okay,
missed it.
I think here, I
There.
think this is the flip card. All right, so he's the created. So if you add the flip card, there you go. This is actually a solution and problem and a solution feature where they are amazed with the picture. What is this all about? They will just click it and then see an information behind the cards. All right. So as you can see, very very interactive. Okay, if you let if you let the designers do this for you, you might really paying hundred or even thousands of bucks, because these are very very difficult to do. If you do it manually, you cannot do this unless you have the platform such as this AICC. So this is how the AICC, why it is really good, and we are one of the best platform. As you can see there, there's lot of pictures that he added here. Then you can do that one. So this will help them engage, all right, with the uh, course that you have created. Let's see more here. I think he added quiz as there. He added quiz. This already quiz done by the ebot. There are 4 questions. Okay. Uh, text to speech, I guess you added here as well, Mark, right? As you can see there. So as you can see here, I'll be showing you later on how to convert that one into
just play it.
a
Just play this
narration.
one so they've got an
Yeah,
example of
let's
playing
listen
it,
if
and then
it's relevant because he
after
translated
enough,
this
absolutely.
text into a narration. Let's hear. Mm.
I can't hear that, Joseph. Did you share the audio as well? Can you share?
All right, can you hear that?
No,
Everyone can. Yeah.
no, we couldn't hear it, Joseph.
hmm You cannot
No,
hear it.
no, I don't think you've shared the audio, right? I think
I have
when
clicked
you've
the audio
gone,
a while back.
when you've re-added the shared screen, I think you must have missed it because we can't hear the audio, mate.
Mhm. Yeah, no worries on that. You can actually hear that one when you are already creating your course. Okay, so
We won't be able to
he added.
hear it on the trial though, Joseph. So we should probably maybe reshare our screen so that they can hear it.
Mhm.
If you can
I'm
do that,
sorry.
maybe reshare your screen so they can
Okay,
hear it because they won't be able to test that on the trial.
no
Um,
worries, no worries.
while the trial
Let,
does a lot of
let,
stuff,
yeah.
it doesn't
Uh,
do audio transcribe and it doesn't give you the
okay,
SCORM output, obviously. So we need to show
okay.
them that
Yeah, have we share the screen now?
with audio.
Let,
Yeah.
yeah, let's listen to that one. Let's play if it's okay now.
Help you recognize
Yeah.
potential
Can you hear
hazards
it?
and know your legal obligations to ensure a safe working
Yeah.
environment. By learning these key concepts, you will be better prepared to handle various scenarios that may arise while gardening. We will start by identifying common hazards you might encounter in gardening, such as sharp tools, slippery surfaces, and harmful plants. Next, we will discuss.
I think that's all good. As you can
Yeah.
see, it's you can actually choose the
Some of the
accent.
voices are more robotic than
Yeah,
others,
yeah.
but you'll find
You
that
will you
they pause at the right moments and you'll find that if you're looking for text to audio transcribe using AI at the moment, it's very bad. Like there's not a lot of good products out there. We've done a
mm,
really good job of making sure it pauses at the right moment and
yeah,
has the and it only getting better over time. Of course. But
yeah,
yeah, you'll find
and
that
just
there's some of the voices are beautiful. It's like a human, but
and
example.
it's expensive, Mark, right? It's expensive to have
Mm,
a
to
translator,
hire someone. Yeah.
and this one you have already it's free for you, and you can
Mm.
even select. I'll show you. You can
It uses
select
generation
the
credits, but it's definitely worth it.
yeah,
If you've
yeah.
got if rather than paying someone to do a voiceover, it's
You can
definitely
select
worth the cost.
accent, languages,
Mm.
uh, male or female. You can select. There's an option for that later on. Okay, I think
Maybe
we're
see if you
done,
can go
right?
back to
Yeah,
editing. Oh, is it done? Yay, cool.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we've only got 6 minutes, so we've got to
Oh,
hurry.
we are done now. This is now the actual course that we have created out of the unit that we have grabbed from national training.gov. This is the course that we have already created. All right. Now, let's move on how to actually edit it. As you can see, there's a lot of editing features here, but if you go to the outline, you may see the full editing options. All right. Core settings, edit topics, preview, download SCORM. All right. You can edit the text, add multimedia. I'll be explaining that one by one so you can see how the platform works. Okay. So there's a
Joseph,
download
we're not going
SCORM
to get a
here.
chance. We're not going to get a chance to
Mm,
show them all of them. So maybe just jump
yes,
into
yes.
worker
Just
startup disciplinary.
yeah. Let's
Jump into
just
the
jump
next topic.
for
Jump into the next topic,
okay.
mate.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Maybe we can just
Maybe just
select
add a
few here.
hotspot and then show them how
Yeah,
they would copy and paste the text
sure.
into the
I'll
hotspot.
show the one. Yeah. Adding image, this is very easy. You just have to drag and drop here, as you can see there. Okay, just add that one and then click add button here. It will populate the add button. And then if you click that one, you have four options, okay, in adding image. If you have images ready for you in your computer, you can actually do that from your computer, or you can use the generate image via AI, browse local image from your library, or you can use our free image library. Okay, we have incorporated here a library for you to use. It's free, and they are high quality pictures, non-copyright pictures you can see here. Okay, let's say for example select pixels and um, let's.
Sorry, Joseph, we have another question from Kate.
Oh yes,
So Kate asks, can I modify the text? Yes, you can, and you can use AI to regenerate bits of text. I think
yes.
Joseph will show you that
Yep.
after he
I'll
shows you
show
how to
you that
use
one
it.
later. Thanks so much for that question, Kate. Very good question.
We've
Yeah,
only got
you
4 minutes,
can.
Joseph, so maybe just add this, try and add an image, and then the
Yep.
people can use the
Okay.
trial.
Let add image. As you can see here, it's just quickly generate the image for you and then add image. As you can see there, there's a beautiful image inside the hospital. If you're happy with that, just check that one, and then you still have other editing options there if you are not happy about it. Okay. And then let's move on. That's how you add image. How you do the flip card. Okay, just
Joseph,
select
we're not going to have
single.
time. We're not going to be able to have time to
Not it.
show them
Okay.
any of these things.
HubSpot.
They're
I'll
going
show
to
you the
have to
HubSpot
look.
now. Yeah. Let's move on to the HubSpot then. If you want to add HubSpot, just click,
Sorry,
drag,
Carly's
and then
asked a question.
play.
With the flip cards, does
Okay.
the AI pick the information on the card? No, it does not. You would have to
Mm,
copy
input.
and paste some information into the
Yes.
card. So it's about
Yes.
you adding the interactions. So that is a little bit of a time-consuming component. Eventually, it will do that for you, but right now it doesn't. You add them
Yeah.
in. So let's just move on to. Let's forget this, Joseph.
Yeah.
We're not going to have
As
time.
I show
So
you
they're
the
going to have to see
HubSpot
the cost.
first. Mhm.
Joseph,
Yeah.
we're not going to have time for
Okay.
this.
Go ahead.
They're going to have to do this in the trial. I'm sorry, guys. We
All
wanted to
right.
show
Sure.
you it, but you're going to have to trial it yourself
No worries.
in terms of what you're going to do there. It gives you lots of things you can do. So give it a try. So they'll need to know the costs of the product.
Mhm. Just to explain the costing, here are the. Okay, if you have more further questions, guys, we will collate that one, whatever questions that are answered. All right, welcome, Kate. We will get back to you, follow up with you if we haven't addressed the questions that you have. All right, so we have a little bit more already time here remaining, about 3 minutes, I guess. So I'll need to show you how the pricing models that we have here. We have the monthly and annually. Okay, so for the monthly, you cannot actually download SCORM files, so we advise you to to select the annual subscription, because it's the same thing. You are paying $89 here, but here you're paying $89 per month only, but you have all the features, full pack features, where if you select the starter, you have 50 course limit already, all right? And then 1,000,000 750,000 AI generation credits. Okay, you can actually monitor the credits that you have if you already subscribe, guys. All right, so don't worry about how much credit I have. If questions like that, you can see that one in your platform. And if you need more credit, you can actually avail that one. So for 1 million AI generation credits, that's only $42. All right. And if you need extra storage, like if you have a lot of videos, you can also buy $150.
One
$150
thing I
only.
would suggest, guys, is go onto the Maximize. If you're for a training organization, if you're producing any number of courses, 50 course limit, it seems like a lot, but it's not. You'll find that you maybe duplicate courses, you create a few different versions, and that'll use up your 50 courses, and you won't be able to generate really more than 3 or 4 courses with audio generation, audio transcribe. So one thing to note there is you may, I think most people go with the Maximize because it'll give you a lot more,
Yeah.
and it's not that much more to step up to the 6,000 sorry, $1,609 for the year.
Mhm.
That's how much it
Yeah.
is.
This is this is
And you get like
this is
more than
actually
twice the generation credit.
yeah. Thank you, Mark. This is actually a drop down price. I want you to take advantage of this, guys, because anytime soon it might go up again. $134, and you already have about 120 course limit you can create in 1 month. There's a question pops here. Okay. So you will be doing some training. I have been using the product for months and finding the tutorials lacking when it comes to yeah, of course. Yeah, we can do that. If you want, Kylie, shoot me an email. I'll call you later on. Okay, we'll schedule a training for you. If you want to do another session, so I can be able to show you and send you the link, so you can be able to experience the actual platform. Okay, I'll get back to you on that, and we'll try another session. You can see and experience it personally. Okay, we have an offer here. You can actually use the platform for free within 14 days. All right, without even putting your credit card. Imagine that. These are good promotions that you may take advantage, guys, if you want to start creating your course. This actually benefits a lot for yourself and for your company, just to save your time, save money, and boost up your productivity at work. All right. So as mentioned, this is actually the most popular and recommended package, Maximize 1609 only for 3,250,000 AI generation credits. Okay, you can get
Per
here
month. Per month. One thing to
per month.
you're
See, imagine that
generating
per
per
month.
month.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Any questions, guys, before we? Okay, as you can see here, maybe you'll be asking what is 2 LMS connection via LTI. So that means that if you purchase this one, you can have two connections. Okay, if you have other systems like LMS, SMS, you may actually have this feature, two connections, and you have two course creators here. All right, that means that if you are out, then the other one can take over. Okay, just you have any further questions?
I think everyone's finished up. We finished up our time too, Joseph. So we're going to have to move along. I know Joseph will be able to send an email out to everyone after the session
Mhm.
as well. He'll give everyone probably a call, I would say. So he'll be in touch, and we can do other sessions if need be, just to go through those final things. Um, if
Mhm.
if anyone needs that.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, just to wrap up everything, there's
Oh, one
another
more
question
question.
here.
Thank
I
you
think
so much.
there's another question. Thanks. Thank you so much, Sodi, for joining. Thank you, everyone. It's really, really a pleasure to meet you all here virtually.